Hello, welcome to Fan Formula. This is the 26th of March for the Malaysian Grand Prix one, whatever we're calling this one, whatever this one's called. Let's get the Twitch feed loaded up. I should have done that before I hit the record button because I'm a bit sick today. It's a day off. I've had a day off. Right, here we go. Question 1. What was your opinion on Mercedes' decision to keep Rosberg behind Hamilton? That depends. I've heard Ross Brawn say that the both cars running out of fuel, so it's stupid to keep them passing. So if that is correct, and not just to keep the media quiet, then obviously, you know, it's a sensible decision. You know, don't take the teammate out, etc. That said, from what I could see, Rosberg was quite close to the back of Hamilton most of the time. So you know, it doesn't do much for those people. Those people who enjoy a good conspiracy theory, the people who wear tinfoil helmets, etc. It's not really done much to fuel any conspiracy or stop any conspiracy theory there. But at the same time, it was a good decision on Mercedes' part. I think overall, it was a good decision because they got both cars home. So yeah, but they got both cars home, so that's what makes up the results and gives the team income, etc. Question 2. Would you say the biggest error made by a team or driver throughout the weekend? I would say possibly Red Bull and Vettel. Now, whilst I'm not a big fan of Vettel or Red Bull, a team order is a team order. To give it another, to put a different spin on it, should I say? Team order is like a rule that the team imposed you, obviously at that point, and Seb broke one of the rules. Now I was reading something. John Watson was saying that Vettel should be banned for, or should be suspended by the team for a race because he disobeyed the rule by the team. Now I can appreciate why John Watson is coming from on that front. A little bit of me, the bit of me that really cannot stand the person, cannot stand Vettel. That bit of me is like, yeah, well, yeah, you should be banned. You didn't follow the rule. At the same time, though, it wasn't like he overtook and then held Webber up. But at the end of the day, Webber had done all the hard work until that point. So I think Vettel was stupid. It hasn't helped the opinion that some people hold of him, which is just an opinion I do partially hold sometimes as well. That he's a bit spoiled, you know, he's a bit babied by the team. If he doesn't win, he doesn't like it, sort of thing. It doesn't help. I don't hold that viewpoint all the time, but I would admit I do sometimes think it. But it's not. That one was not a smart move at all by Red Bull or by Vettel. I think that was the major one of the weekend. Yeah, that was the main mistake of the weekend. I think that was the problem. Question 3: which driver impressed you the most throughout the weekend? Bianchi, again, in the Marussia. Granted, there was not a really high, but you know the attrition rate didn't help matters, or helped matters a little bit. However, he's definitely now aided Marussia getting the upper hand on Caterham, and only at the second race. So maybe that he could be scoring Marussia's first point. Maybe he could just help secure 10th in the constructors this year away from Caterham. I don't know, but Joe Bianchi, he's one to watch, or based on his 2 races. Well, that's a stupid thing to say. He's one to watch. We've only been 2 sodding races, but unless I'm going to keep my eye on Bianchi certainly, because he's doing well in the Marussia, and just keep an eye on the Marussia in general because it looks like a good car. Yeah, and the bonus question: describe the Malaysian Grand Prix in one word. Interesting. Perhaps is the best way to describe it. Interesting. I'm not sure. Well, obviously it's always interesting, but interesting in the sense. Interesting in the sense that you got, you know, the Red Bull incident is one to watch. Hamilton driving into the McLaren garage was a funny one. And the weather for what? First one for a while I can remember that. It's been a sunny Malaysian Grand Prix, so it was just interesting all round. Really? So that's enough of the fan formula, and I'll keep this a bit short. Storm Space News, we're working on a couple of Storm Space Does videos, which is basically where myself and Peter will be playing a game together, like Left 4 Dead or Minecraft, something like that, or we're going to do a couple of individual ones. But I think the first one we're going to be rolling out might be a Gears of War 3 one which I've never played the campaign, so it's going to be a lot of video of me failing at that game. So if you want to watch me failing at a video game several times, then I would check back. I'll check the Stormspace feed in the next 3-4 weeks maybe. That's the sort of time frame we're working on. And also we're still needing someone to do some female voice work for the Where's My Liberty project, so if someone interested, give me a tweet, or the Stormspace feed a tweet, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's everything done. Now on to an afternoon of DIY. Opened my Santander bank account, which I needed for work, unlike some shitty little, well, not really little scrote. But, oh, what do you think of the Santander advert with just a button on it? And on Twitter is like, it's an advert for a bank account, you div. It's not for anything. It's because there's some buttons on it. You know, it's just an advert. Anyway, that person, that's my nutting. Anyway, we'll be back at some point for either the fan formula after China, or if there's an intermediary through fan formula. But nonetheless, I'm off to do whatever the hell it is I'm off to do. In a bit.